Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A good look there at the southern skies and SunTrust Park just outside Atlanta. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Trey Turner stands in as he looks at ball one here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read. Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Santana retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One hit's all they get. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think this team has to be hoping that Matt Kemp can turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And he takes strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
34. Bryce Harper.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Anthony Rendon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got two on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
The 0-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Soft liner to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Slider. Good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw goes over to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Set to get his day started, Matt Wieters. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Washington leads this one 2-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
And that misses, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Eaton going back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Adonis Garcia digs in now.
Third baseman.
Swing and a liner.
Garcia.
Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air now out to left field. Worth is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Nick Markakis.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Tommy Ford is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-2. Out of play. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Gio Gonzalez.
Leading off for the
9-1-2 due up.
47, Gio Gonzalez.
And that's taken for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, an infield single. That's a tough play for the shortstop. Deep in the hole, fields it. He's got to put something on it and get it accurately across the diamond. That's a tough play, no doubt.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In now is Adam Eaton as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Bryce Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kemp is after it, and no one will track it down. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jaime Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Garcia.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Striding in once again, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. In order to go the Braves. They still trail it here 3-1.
Leading off for Washington.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that gets him on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Worth. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Oh, he saw. Oh, that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
Up next for Washington.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Gio Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman, ready.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. That's why he's having such great success.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Standing in, Adonis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And a ball, 1-0.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
I always say the middle innings are the toughest part of the game with a lot of decisions being made. To be down 2, come back and get that base hit, it changes everything. How I'm going to line up the pitching. Will my starter continue to pitch? Everything moving forward has changed from this point on.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tommy Ford comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up.
And the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Jaime Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Nationals.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And that's finally over for a strike.
1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a line drive. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column that says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Danny Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Worth on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Baseman, number 6. Anthony
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out.
Up next for the National.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a walk in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Ford. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Worth. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
In now, Matt Wieters. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trevor Gott enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Washington, number 76, Trevor Gott.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the 1st out. Now in the box, Nick Markakis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Tyler Naquin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. 80 times.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tom Crump is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Yasiel Puig will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, it's really starting to come down now, and the first thing I'm thinking about is how it's going to impact the game. Are the pitchers going to have to come out of this game? They're going to go very long. It could have a big impact when you get rain like this.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching
in now is Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Yamashita.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Bounce to first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Sean Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. Therefore, it is worth 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.